Uh, oh shoot, I forgot the introduction. Hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're here making play-by-play for Thursday night football. We're just over 72 hours done with, of course, the trade deadline after Halloween night. That, of course, was held by massive surprise when the NFL trade deadline finally ended. And tomorrow night will be the beginning of the NBA regular season playoffs. I mean, no, in season tournament for the NBA Cup. And let me tell you something. I'm as excited as you guys just hear about it. So hopefully, at least it'll be somewhat entertaining. That's my expectations on the matter. But we're gonna go over this, and we already had an opening score coming over the beginning of the game. Anybody that's willing to pop up, I would love them all over on the show. Pittsburgh Steelers. There hasn't been a heavy offense to score first, and a double team block called illegal on special teams in the beginning of the game. Will Levis, what? This is his second start. We know Ryan Tannehill's out with an injury. Joshua Dobbs will be now, I guess, the starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings after getting traded from the Arizona Cardinals. So good luck to Joshua Dobbs there. He had some highly productive games when he was over in Arizona. Hopefully, he can clear out the momentum for the Vikings, at least try to get them a respectable record. Levis now wearing number 8 like Marcus Mariota did in his tenure with the Tennessee Titans. They wore those beautiful, beautiful uniforms, those Houston Oilers uniforms. Here comes King Henry. Cam Hayward gets over the tackle. Shocker to hear that name. Up the gun. One halfback with a bunch set for DeAndre Hopkins. TJ Watt's coming down the edge, but he'll find his man. And it'll be Derrick Henry coming off the curl for a gain of 5, and we got a flag on the play. And a rough in the whoa, whoa, whoa. In the middle of play, Watt was coming over the follow through. I saw him coming, but I don't think I saw much contact. He edged out the defender, and bro, sometimes I feel like these are some dodgy roughing the passer calls. Like, I don't know how is Watt supposed to stop in time in the middle of the throw. That just felt like a twitch effort. Well, it's going to be an automatic first down after roughing the passer call. A triple option set with a halfback over in pistol formation, and Derrick Henry will get the handoff over a gain of 4. We know Desmond Ridder has been struggling. The only outstanding young quarterback to come out of the 2023 draft so far has been CJ Stroud. We understand Bryce Young is with a struggling Carolina Panthers team. So there's only so much you can do with that. Back over a bunch of set over a single back formation here in 2nd and 6. Play action fake. Oh, oh yeah. If anybody has to know, Bayard got traded to the Philadelphia Eagles, and that was over a week ago. And we got a flag on the play yet again over a pass. And I think illegal contact off the running back. I know, off the cornerback. My fault. Oh, and Najee Harris scored the rushing touchdown. I wish I had over the play-by-play so I can give you the guy's name. Well, first down over the illegal contact off the defense. Drops back through the pocket. Still, pocket was about to collapse. DeAndre Hopkins was the targeted receiver, was underthrown. Levis is looking comfortable, man, and people thought that he wasn't even valued as a third string option. And of course, oh my God, the skills. They had another first round option at quarterback. So they understand that Tannehill's probably not the long-term option if they want to stay competitive. Handoff over to Derrick Henry for barely a gain of 2 off third down of 8 minutes. Now, 4 wide set. They'll have Henry over in the backfield. It's not a handoff to catch the defense off guard, but he will give it to his halfback. And he'll get shoved up a yard short off third down. Now it's going to be 4th down. Could they try to exceed the drive and go for a 4th down conversion for the first time in the half? Or else you get Pittsburgh to strike blood again. I've been also intending to probably get an air fryer. I don't know. And they will. They have Henry off the snap, fakes the hitch, and he'll go for it himself to drive for a 1st down. Wildcat formation works over in the red zone. Great work by Derrick Henry. The Titans will continue their drive. Oh no. Derrick Henry, just a dual option you can have to exceed the drive. And hopefully Will Levis can be a competent quarterback for the long term. I know he's going to build a lot of confidence with the fan base after that performance he did last week. Motions right to the X gap. Oh! And Spears stiff arming his ass. And we got a flag on the play now. Spears was continuing to just grab the man's face mask in the middle of the carry. Face mask on the... And Porter Jr. will get the face mask call. And yes, he was grabbing Spears' face mask. 2nd generation D-back Pittsburgh Steeler gets a bit of the face mask before Spears. And there it is. Pleading for the case for his teammate was Will Levis. Nearly halfway over the first quarter. Extensive drive of only over 550 remaining here. Draws, bootleg. Levis will screen it over to the right side. Breaks one tackle. Is going to be Derrick Henry, but it'll be caught short. They thought they can fake draw so they can catch him off guard with the screen, but that could be turned over or fumbled. Thank God Derrick Henry's a beast, bro. Or else I would have just, uh, I guess they would try anything when they're this close over to the red zone. And it's a first down, so they can just be creative for a moment until they got to, play more smart football. So I can understand why they would try such a risky play. But that's just my opinion. Levis now. Up the gun. Halfback over a double bunch option over the right side of the field. Edges are up, and Levis will get wrapped up, but there's a flag on the play. Probably a false start by Highsmith, probably. The camera's already panned over him after getting the wrap up, but he jumped too much over the snap there. I don't know what to call this game, to be honest with you guys. I don't know if I can call it a tank bowl. And it is going to be called an offside on the defense. And it's going to be on Porter. The second straight, he had a false start. He had a face mask call in the previous game, in the previous play, that got another automatic first down. Yeah, the Steelers make some undisciplined ass. These are some undisciplined defensive possessions. That's not good for Pittsburgh, man. And sometimes they got some primary players to help them score the ball more than their offense. Over single back. Edges up. It's a trick play. DeAndre Hopkins will scramble over the right side. Over the 25. Hopkins will spin move. Breaks out. He'll still gain positive yards. What was supposed to be a trick play pass from Levis to Hopkins to probably toss it over the deep ball. The defense was closing in. Another trick play over a first down. And I guess they're trying to be as creative as possible, knowing their receiving core. And no one trying to catch a strictly man defense like Pittsburgh. It's going to probably take a lot of work. Hold on, my fault. Let me see if anybody. No, nobody came in the chat. Hold on. 2nd and 5 now. Over the positive yards. Over DeAndre Hopkins scrambling. Quick on his feet, too. Motions right to Spears. That can come. Oh, as a receiving option, but he tried to close the gap and pass it to Derrick Henry, but there was traffic. I know Levis had some positive feedback over his combine and scouting reports, thinking like he was the most NFL ready quarterback out of the draft, knowing like there was mainly dual threat quarterbacks, primarily athletic quarterbacks like Anthony Richardson, or Levis would be weak because of the competition or just the team he played for. because not a lot of guys are looking for pocket passers anymore. They're kind of looking for guys that can do it all, like a Jalen Hurts or Patrick Mahomes. And now another flag for Pittsburgh, but they'll decline it. Oh, foul on the offense. Okay. So why would that be declined? Don't forget this weekend is Crown Jewel. I think that will be LA Knight's first title shot and possibly last, dependent on the booking. Nick Folk will be kicking the field goal. He's been efficient as hell this season. Over 16 field goal attempts. He's made all of them. Over the 2017 season, he's been nothing but efficient in his time in New England. After his stint in Tampa Bay, he was a postseason savior, and there it is. That will mark 17 straight. To mark that now 3-7 here in a low scorer in the opener, with under 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Pittsburgh still leads. And of course, for Halloween, after Halloween's over, the marketing is going to completely edge over to Christmas, because fuck Thanksgiving. Now, as a holiday, it's not a terrible thing because of American culture. So, yeah. Fuck them. You should have been religious. Oh, no. BK, have it your way. You rule! Under commercial right now. See a lot of other, probably a couple people I know are, damn. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Fix over the... fix over the title. We're in a commercial break right now, guys, but if anybody's willing to join, go ahead. And if you've been entertained over by the commentary, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Because I'm sure more people are going to technically watch this than they are the Thursday night game. 70 offensive touchdowns, third fewest in NFL over the New York Giants and the Houston Texans. In the last two seasons, offensive touchdowns over 20 plus. Second fewest is Atlanta. Jesus Christ. All right. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please.
You like that? You like that?
YTC, what's going on?
Yeah, I figured I was bored, so yeah, what's up?
Well, I'm bored too. That's why I'm doing this.
I'm playing already. I just need to, just to chat. Well, that's all. So what's going on in the game so far?
Not much. Will Levis actually had an efficient drive, but that was because Porter got like 3 penalties to get positive yardage over the Titans.
Hey, listen, Giants fans, I said y'all wanted this man over Deontay Banks. It's looking like it's paying dividends.
Hey, Porter's still a decent enough corner as it is. I'm shocked the Pittsburgh Steelers actually opened with a touchdown over Najee Harris.
Uh-huh.
And Nick Folk just scored a field goal over the Titans.
All right, so 7-3, okay.
Yeah.
7-3, all right. I picked the Steelers for the pick'em, so you already know, so yeah. pick 'em purposes.
Knicks could look playoff bound, or they. By the way, have you seen their new uniforms? That
What
they're gonna
uniforms?
city uniforms.
What for the Titans? The Music City?
Oh no, I saw those already. Those are beautiful. I'm talking about the Knicks city uniforms they're gonna wear.
Oh yeah, they look good.
Pickens rolls out over the fire
Could
move.
be a
Oh,
lot better,
fire!
but it's
Oh,
much
that's
better than a lot of teams in the league.
yeah. I guess the pinstripes threw me off. I think that was Hayward.
I mean, I'll take it regardless. But yeah, I'll take it.
Oh my god! And the Knicks, I think they got shut out in their second encounter against the Cavaliers.
Yeah, 91 to 109, we lost. We split the series with them.
Yeah, we split over the series, and that's better than the Pelicans game. At least we're
Yeah,
not the Pacers, because the Pacers got destroyed 50 points.
by the Celtics. We only
Yeah.
lost by 4 to that team, but yeah.
Tatum kept destroying Buddy Hield like it was nothing. Drops back over the pocket. Overthrown was Kenny Pickett. Oh, God.
Guess he took after his mentor Big Ben. Either he overthrows or underthrows, no in between.
The only part where Roethlisberger goes in between these unconsensual. I'm joking. I'm not going that far.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was overthrown to George Pickens. Off it in route. Stop wearing two gloves, damn it.
Yep.
I think that's what's throwing you off. Is it because you have small hands? They kept joking about that. There's no way you get a stickum system like they do for baseball players for the quarterback, just so we can have an excuse. And they had to punt over back the ball, but Bryant was there just in time to get a clean tackle before the fair catch. So good field position for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, and Titans are back before commercial break with 2 minutes left. That was a quick ass drive because we forgot Kenny Pickett has that last name for a reason. He nearly picked it off. So YTC, like we're already over around halfway into the season so far. What can you overall tell us about the Giants' performances so far?
Overall coaching, this is definitely boiling down to coaching and play calling. Unfortunately, so yeah,
I can agree in some way.
It's play calling. It's a mixture of that, and also our defense took forever to get warmed up like it is now. 4 weeks, you got to be hot, consistently if you're going to be a good team. So yeah.
Do you feel like they performed way better in the later in the season than they were in the first 4 weeks?
Defensively, yes. Offensive, still no.
Yeah, I feel like Thibodeau is getting a lot more comfortable, and he's getting way more impact with the defense.
Yeah, he's finally fully adjusting to the game, and now he's coming to his own. Yeah.
Offense, there's been offensive drives. That was like weak ass football I saw with the Jets and Giants recently.
I mean, then again, Tommy DeVito came in, so I mean, with Tyrod, I think the game would have been a bit different, but it would have been way better than -9 because you can't be worse than that.
Yeah,
if you still kept in the game.
Take the under on the scoring margin of the Jets and Giants.
Oh no, I made money off that game. I took the under on that one, under 30. I made some money off that.
Smart move.
Not much, just bodega, quick cash, but yeah.
Just enough for a lunch.
Yeah, just enough for a lunch and probably some, Kleenex or whatnot. I don't know. To clean my floor or whatever. I don't know. Somewhere around there.
Yeah. What sucks is my birthday isn't on Veterans Day anymore, so I guess I won't do anything that crazy. Probably I'll save up my pizza craving until next Saturday. So I'm probably gonna get Jamaican food.
Mhm. I hear you. But yeah, I hear you.
Oh, they're advertising Invincible. The only thing in Amazon to watch.
I thought you meant the restaurant stop.
No, the superhero show.
Yeah. I hear. No, stop.
I am the champion. Okay, Levis single back formation. They have 2 wideouts. Of course, they have DeAndre Hopkins widen out. Oh, and a powerful gain over by Derrick Henry. Spears has not been that bad actually.
Ty Spears, he's been a really good, what is it, Thunder and Lightning? Derrick Henry, the big guy, the big power back guy, and then you have the
Powerhouse.
fast guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
somebody
Ahmad Bradshaw and Derrick Henry prime, basically.
and I
No,
feel
Ahmad
like when
Bradshaw
you
and
don't
Brandon Jacobs, basically.
overall, and by the way, what would you rate the trade deadline for the NFL so far?
It's been really quiet, but not many moves, not anything significant. I mean, some, but not all. I'd probably go with a B.
I
Could have
mean, it's
been more.
significant for your Giants because you actually got rid of somebody.
Yeah, Leonard Williams for a second round pick. I mean, we were gonna get rid of him at some point because we needed the draft picks.
I was shocked. Kevin Byard for secondary for the Titans went to the, and this is around the 26th. This was on Halloween night. Yeah, Kevin Byard went to the Eagles for like what third round picks.
Yeah, they after what some other dude got cooked. Yeah.
Joshua Dobbs to the Minnesota Vikings.
Piccolo. Yeah, I know.
Oh wow, no, that's too far. I remember somebody called not DK Metcalf. Who's that other green guy? Not Nail. Don't be racist. Pycon. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. All right, handoff. Off 1-19, they had a penalty and still positive yardage off Derrick Henry, and there's a flag on the play. Hopefully, it's on the defense again. Pittsburgh, they're above 500, but it was sheer luck and defensive effort that's been the reason why they've been still rolling over in success. Because Baltimore could still creep in there as division leaders. I feel like as soon as we're in the second half of the season, Pittsburgh's going to fall out.
Really?
Because they feel like they cannot close games. Because
I
they
mean,
have
we'll
a
see,
lack of offense.
I know.
And a lack of structure and discipline. Because George Pickens can't
I hear you.
himself.
No, I hear you. Because I understand, yeah. The inconsistency, but at the same time, we know Mike Tomlin has a winning record.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin has a winning record, and sometimes I don't get it with this guy. Because he's just and I don't want to say this out loud because I know Pittsburgh fans have a winning culture, whatever that means in modern time.
No, just being mid, basically. Nope. I mean, you'll be good in the regular season, but you won't get farther than that after that. But at the same time, you won't be.
Oh no, that better not be T.J. Watt. T.J. Watt's feeling his knee.
Uh-oh. There goes the heart of their defense right there.
My hard-working money. I mean, it's terrible. T.J. Watt's hurt. Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
Tripped on his own teammate trying to reach over for the tackle. No, it's not. It's Hulk Hub. It's not TJ Watt. He tripped over his teammate. And now we're going under injury commercial break, I guess.
I figure.
Because I feel like, and this is an insult, if you're a Chargers fan, I apologize. He's a black Brandon Staley. Like sometimes his management would be, and here's the thing. He is an experienced, overrated coach, while what was it, Mike Vrabel? Mike Vrabel, that's the head coach for the Tennessee Titans. They got some guy that could be a linebacking coach or a defensive coordinator, or an assistant coach, and he's playing head coach because Tennessee's desperate to have any type of insight with this mediocre franchise. They need some coach with some sort of investment, and that's sometimes the player's coach. And sadly, I feel like if Mike Tomlin goes, they need to make an immediate change. Not probably in quarterback, and that's probably the same thing Niners fans thought as well when we traded for Chase Young. Do you think the Niners should have went for quarterback?
Nah.
No.
No, I felt secondary was a bigger need for you guys, but yeah.
Yeah, it was either secondary or receiving core because we just Debo is out.
The Giants should have just went with Dory Jackson. We should have gave him the and just get our free pick because we're trading a lot of guys, cleaning house, so that way we can get a lot of compensatory picks to rebuild completely.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna purge a lot of Gettleman guys that are still on the roster. Yeah, the last remnants, and then just purge from there. So that's how I feel about moving forward.
We're just trying to see who could stick. What do you mean by that, Coach? Nothing. It's probably as worse as the memes I saw involving and Hulk Club is getting carted out. Sadly, he's out probably with a knee injury.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. But at least he doesn't have to play with his team to lose every week. He has an excuse there. Like, imagine what we could do if Devontae Adams was available, or Detroit, because I feel like that should have been an option for Detroit. Because we know Devontae Adams is just choke holding contract right now with Raiders, and they just got rid of McDaniels. Oh, and play is called dead. We got a flag on the play. I was about to say the other word. I swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
And a false start again by the offense this time, and that will be the receiver. Oh, that's Burks. Can we not get any flags in the opening possession? Tennessee, you got to stop doing that. Under 20 seconds before we head over to the second quarter.
Oh, my phone's fell.
Drops back over the gun. Levis still under traffic. He still got that to go while he was under over contact, and Phillips gets the first, barely a first down. We'll end the quarter. Yeah. Jesus Christ. The amount of primetime production NFL has not delivered over in their primetime games. I don't know if it's either the teams they just go with when there's like a very little hype factor.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because like, if it wasn't Pickens, you guys would pay to like, oh, let me get Amazon Prime so I could just watch fucking George Kenny Pickett versus Tannehill if he was healthy. Don't get me wrong, George Pickens could be an all-pro. And we know DeAndre Hopkins is an established receiver, but come on. Like, you put an extra day. Don't be like the AEW goddamn Rampage and just make a show just for the sake of it.
Mm-hmm. Cash grab, basically, yeah.
Yeah. Under commercial again. Where's the Carfax?
Carfax? Oh, I'll stop. Carfax? I totally have a fucked up credit score to afford cars.
BK, we're not Deshaun Watson. You can't have her your way.
Wow.
PJ Walker's better. We see generational grooming of innocent children when you put a Detroit Lions hat on their head. They're already meant for depression. You don't do that with children. Like, you don't put a Jets cap on a little boy and you want him to suffer for that for decades. Come on. The ultimate white person commercial. Put a mayo on bread. To make a BLT. I remember somebody took a spoonful once at the lunchroom. I was visibly disgusting. I didn't want to say anything. And now here it is. Vrabel's getting talked through over here on the interview. So how does it feel still hanging in there? Imagine that was your question. So the way this is Levis' second start this season.
Uh-huh.
And he did such a great job last week. All right. 2nd and 4. Still the Titans drive. Drops back. Over the snap. Collapse over the edge. And that will be a sack for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Highsmith will get a sack over on Will Levis to push this now 3rd down. Or if you're in the stadium, 3rd Broncos country. Oh, God. All right. 2 sacks already for Pittsburgh. Drops back. Levis with some time this time. And DeAndre Hopkins was targeted receiver, but it looks like he was getting covered very physically against number 24 on Porter. No pass interference. I guess DeAndre Hopkins was pleading for him. It's now going to be 4th and 8. Let's see. DeAndre tried to get a handful, and look, these guys were manhandling one another down the sidelines to get the ball. Punting team's out now. 4th and 8. Bro, just okay. Now, how to evade that? Probably get a fair catch. I understand you probably want to get as much yard as you can. Probably more positive yards than your offense. Oh, God. Look who it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I don't have anything Chicago Bear
Michael.
related. Yeah, wait, hold on. I got something for it. For your new quarterback.
That was stupid. It ain't gonna draw a dime. Not a dime. Benoit, Guerrero.
What the fuck?
I know I did not want that to drag as much as it did, but we got the point there. But how's it going, Michael?
Nothing much. The trade deadline, a lot of interesting stuff happened for my team.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask you on that as well. You feel satisfied with the trade decisions given?
Yeah, I am because, well, not most of my fan base, because they thought we should have traded for Chase Young. Even though Young is the more talented player, Montez Sweat is a better overall player than Chase Young.
I mean, more experienced player, and plus Montez Sweat got a lot more snaps, and he can produce a lot more tackles because we know Chase Young is more of an alternative edge.
He's a number 2,
and help over that midfield issue.
Well, at least you have Montez Sweat though. Next, Janik Ngakoue and Trayvon Walker, I guess.
Then you got DeMarcus Walker in the mix. Andrew Billings, who's had a sleeper season for the Bears. And you got Javon Dexter and Zach Pickett's. Both are getting really close to the quarterback.
I just want Aziz to be healthy, and then Kayvon's going to really take over a game like he's done without him. That's all I'm agreeing. Once Aziz gets back, it's going to be over. Kayvon's about to eat big time with him taking away attention.
3rd and 8 now for Pittsburgh.
I'm surprised they didn't put him on the top 100. He better be on the top 100 after this year, though, Kayvon. He's
throws it deep, nearly intercepted.
Only a half sack away,
Oh my
a sack and a
God.
half away from 10 sacks already within
Yeah,
8 weeks.
the only thing I understand why we had to get a pass rusher because our pass rush has been non-existent. Like YTC, we have to blitz with
Yeah, I
linebackers
know.
and cornerbacks to
We
get.
blitz. I mean, it's Wink Martindale for the Giants. No, but we blitz on a regular. Even yeah, we send a lot of blitzers because we have a lot of blitzing safeties that are more better blitzing than covering.
Yeah, that shouldn't always be the case because if you
Oh,
quarterbacks can always get to quarterbacks can get the ball out much quicker than so we're gonna have to I think the Bears just need one more piece to the pass rush in order to be a dominant defense. Am I saying Montez Sweat is like
He's
anywhere?
better than Chase Young, but yeah.
I'm not like saying that he's gonna have like a massive impact like Michael Parsons, Nick Bosa. He's gonna have he's gonna have a somewhat impact on this pass rush.
I hear you. And also one more thing, cough cough. He has more sacks than the both of them.
yikes.
As far as yeah, I understand not getting Chase Young, but like I said, the 49ers are not going to lose sleep over it if Chase Young doesn't pan out.
I guess they wanted somebody over Trey Grinlove to just take over that linebacker so he could just switch over in the secondary spot because they want more interruption over in the secondary. Even though I just felt like it just needed a better, more secure corner.
Uh-huh.
And anybody that thinks it's going to be goddamn Stephon Gilmore, they're just high. I swear, I almost thought that was a Call of Duty commercial. Black Friday. Has anybody like when anybody thinks there's a legitimate contender other than the Kansas City Chiefs because they still have a chip on their shoulder?
Kansas City is not a Super Bowl contender. They just don't have that superstar receiver to get them even past. Might not even get past the divisional round at this point. I think something's telling me that they're not going to make the Super Bowl this year, and that's because of the simple fact that they don't have a talented receiver to get them over the hump.
We could probably estimate that same thing like we did from last season as well, because they just returned. They got Mecole Hardman back from the New York Jets after deadline, I guess, so they can pay him less.
Yeah, so familiar connections for Mahomes since he's been struggling.
Familiar and consistent connections for Holmes because we know how much Mecole Hardman is more accessible around the to have around the slot. You still got Spalding. I know Scatling, my fault. And
NVS.
there's been still Travis Kelce. They have needed. They just needed productive receivers. They never needed all pro receivers since.
Just guys that Mahomes, they can get separation, and Mahomes just does Mahomes.
DeAndre Hopkins, who shades over two defenders, spins moves, gets the first down over a 14-yard gain for a first.
Where Mahomes does what Mahomes does best. Yeah, that type of impact receivers.
Yeah, but you have to remember,
Kelsey's the number one that gets everyone else open.
Brandon said it the best. This is not the NBA where it doesn't matter who the coach is. Coaching matters in the NFL.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, coaching does.
But at the same time, you need a number one receiving threat that gets everyone open. Josh Allen with Stephon Diggs, Jamar Chase with Joe Burrow, and then Kelsey, with Mahomes, he gets everybody else open when he's dominating. And then for the Niners case, Christian McCaffrey, once he's going, that number one gets everybody going, everyone it's better around. That kind of guy.
Look, I'm gonna say this.
That's my point.
Like Michael's takeover on the NBA, I feel like the NBA is struggling.
Again,
goes over
in this community, there's two sides of what people believe how you make a team. Half the side believes a quarterback makes the team, and the other side thinks coaches make the team.
Can't we just all see both?
RJ thinks it's the quarterback always, and and people like Brandon thinks it's the coach.
Philip Rivers made for a good team. Guess where that got him? You need competent coaches, competent personnel, and a competent overall team.
Which is why I say, where I have a personal opinion that everybody thinks I'm outrageous for saying it, because
Ball's loose, but it's gonna be. Oh, never mind. Sorry, sorry to cut you off, Michael.
it's fine. I understand. People think I'm outrageous for saying that wins are not a quarterback stat, because I view it as a team overall stat at the end of the day.
Yeah. Like, I swear, certain league MVPs would be invalid if we're just gonna primarily make them that the quarterback is the primary reason why why there's team success, and we alternate that why a team would ever have success, because they still want to alternate success with the individual. Shit, if that was the case, Kyle Orton should have been winning a lot of awards. Kyle Orton, not Kyle Orton, Jay Cutler. What other mediocre quarterbacks there have been? Matt Castle. Oh, wide open after the strip sack. Where was the defense?
That was a dart.
Beautiful throw by Will Levis.
Yeah, I wouldn't view Cutler as mediocre. He was at best below average, and I'm a Bears fan telling you that. I've seen Cutler play for so long. He wasn't the problem. He was turning over the ball a lot, but it wasn't all him. It was just we didn't have an offensive line to protect Cutler.
Same thing could be said about Mark Sanchez. He wasn't terrible. It is not like he had all-around, all-pro receiving depth. I think his best running back was Sean Green, when he was there. And the supporting cast, he had record-high sack ratings with the lowest record after Rex Ryan was coaching.
Oh, I see Peter, whoever his name is, walking off. Hey, thank God we took Darno right.
Well, Skoronowski is now walking off. Hopefully he feels better.
Yeah, I'm just tired of arrogant Bears fans saying we should have drafted this guy, we should have drafted this guy. I'm like, well, how's that looking out for the other team right now?
Well, we could say the same thing about the Dolphins getting Micah Fitzpatrick and letting them leave over a bargain over to Pittsburgh. He's highly productive, but nobody's made a profit off trading for him yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
sorry, go ahead.
It's just Bears fans just think I'm retarded, but even though I just provide them with absolute knowledge and they choose to deny it. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy that
fans. Somehow that means we have all the same IQ.
Hey, they were all in the media calling Jay Cutler soft after the NFC Championship game that he had, and he couldn't continue.
I thought it was no. Was that the Eagles game where he walked off over the trick play block?
No, it was.
Or no, I think that was when he was in Miami.
It was all over in the media where Cutler couldn't continue in the championship game. They called him soft. Which is why I say Chicago Bears fans are part of the reason quarterbacks come here to die.
Damn.
Because according to Chuck, who's a Bears fan longer than what I have, he says you can go back. They were blaming Rex Grossman. They were blaming Kyle Orton. Maybe Chicago makes quarterbacks look bad. Not every quarterback that has come through the Bears' doors has been a bad quarterback. Maybe Chicago just makes them bad.
I mean, knowing your offensive personnel, I can understand why.
Yeah, and then when it's not your fault, you're gonna get ripped up by the media.
All right, over in the gun. 1st and 10 over the flag. Oh, Shea's over a defender, gets through another, and that's going to be a first down at the 10 for Derrick Henry, man. Just
Yo,
oh god.
I just want Will Levis to work out so some individual that I know that's a Jacksonville Jaguars fan can like be traumatized. You know what I mean?
Oh, that guy.
Like I just want like he's done. I feel like I didn't think he was gonna be a good quarterback.
I think a lot of people didn't think that because they had him as a 3rd string option over in the preseason.
Yep.
Wasn't he given promising stats during the combine though?
No, the reason why he fell down was because people didn't look. I think he wasn't very flashy as a college quarterback, and most of that was because he put mayonnaise in his coffee.
That is fucking weird. But I mean, they're just trying to compensate because they don't want a serviceable passer, because the other quarterbacks are either than Stroud are relying on athleticism, speed, and a player system. Oh, scrambles over in the right side in the red zone. Gains at the green. Yeah, they'll be at the 3 for 3rd and goal. Levis went for himself over there. DeAndre Hopkins had a man beat going into the end route, but he probably was not seeing much off the traffic in the pocket over the bootleg, and I guess he was scared to take a chance with TJ Watt in his face. Pause. Your 2 backs, motions, and Henry, and he'll dive body first, but I guess he'll be. He will count it. Touchdown. Tennessee Titans will take the lead.
I was saying that while I was muted. Just hand the ball off to Derrick Henry.
Just do it. You have the bigger cannon. Use it. I was like, who should we use for the layup for $100 million? Wembenyama. But I wanted Austin. Shut up. Please shut up. You guys feel like Wembenyama has been doing well his first couple games in the NBA so far?
I haven't been watching the NBA because I know my team is not doing shit this year.
The Bulls?
Yeah.
You feel like they need to refresh the roster?
They should have refreshed the roster a long time ago. They should have done that during the offseason. Traded Levine, traded DeRozan.
I guess they think of giving it a try because of the shortcomings of Lonzo's injury.
The only person that needed to be re-signed was Vooch.
I feel like they should make a trade for Vucevic over to the Dallas Mavericks. Maybe you guys can get a second, at least the first round and 2 seconds for him.
I just hope the team doesn't even make the play-in tournament, so Billy Donovan could get fired.
Who still thinks Billy Donovan is a great head coach all because he made it to one finals appearance over with the Oklahoma City Thunder? And all he had to do was coach Westbrook. Just coach a decent team over the Western Conference with still a serviceable amount of bench. And still you rotate Robert Roberson at the wing. And now look where Roberson is now, not in the NBA. Billy Donovan's always been a shit coach.
That was carried by talent.
Yeah, carried by talent. Look how Jeremy Lamb was after he left OKC. Look at Cameron Payne after he left OKC. He's been a serviceable bench player that reached the NBA Finals with the Phoenix Suns. Westbrook, that's Westbrook's fault right there. I'm sorry, I can't blame you for what happened to Westbrook. And now Harden's on the Clippers. So now we have 4 choke artists in one roster. Except Kawhi Leonard won a championship before. So how early you think they're going to leave the first round?
They're not going to make the playoffs, just saying.
Oh, they'll make the playoffs.
I thought you were talking about the Bulls. I'm like,
no. I'm talking about no. I know the Bulls won't make it. I'm talking about the Clippers.
Yeah, they'll make the playoffs.
They'll make the play-in. They looked way too inconsistent, especially after what happened with the Lakers game. I know it's early in the season, and we're gonna have this in-season tournament to bring over some shit ratings because load management is still gonna happen. So I don't get the whole logic between it. All right, kick off after the touchdown by Derrick Henry. That's 2 running backs to score, but they lead over a field goal by Nick Cole. Bless you. And we stopped over the 24. Kenny Pickett. Damn it. No, I mean, Kenny Pickett. Off these shit reads. Overthrows Pickens.
Yo.
Over an in-route. Yo, I swear to God, man.
Oh my God, DSD.
and let me get this straight. There's New York Giants fans that still bitch about Daniel Jones. There's people that still bitch about Mitchell Trubisky. I'd rather have Mitchell Trubisky start the rest of the season than Kenny Pickett.
Huh?
Yo, if somehow Mike Tomlin, let's just say the Steelers are willing to give up Mike Tomlin, I would be willing to give up our 2 first-round picks to get Mike Tomlin, because if he can win with a trash quarterback like Kenny Pickett, then I know he can develop any quarterback that we have.
There hasn't been a good quarterback.
And what if he doesn't develop them?
Teddy Bridgewater.
Regardless.
And what if it doesn't work?
It won't.
I didn't know. Mike Tomlin knows how to win with.
No, Mike, you'd be on suicide watch
Mike
if you
Tomlin,
couldn't develop him.
I push it on the defensive coaching staff that knows how to win. Tomlin's game planning is so iffy.
No, but Mike would be on suicide watch.
When was the last time Mike Tomlin had a losing season?
I mean, is your organization the Steelers, though?
Yeah.
I guarantee you, without Mike Tomlin, the Steelers would be nothing.
They were so Bill Cowher doesn't count, and George Howard, the other coach, not George Howard, the other coach. Yeah, they had 3 coaches in the span of 40-something years. 3 coaches.
And why does Mike Tomlin get all the credit?
Not because they were good overall coaches.
I mean, Big Ben wasn't even drafted by him, but whatever.
Facts.
It was a Bill Cowher pick.
They were still successful with Cordell Stewart.
That should tell you enough.
We can't just blame it over personnel when Hines Ward is getting the deep ball. George Pickens has been their best. Pause. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yo, come on. Come on, Michael. I want to vouch for having a winning record. And they're still subbing over 500 over an inconsistent AFC North. They haven't had a losing record.
What are you talking about? There's the AFC North. Besides, the Bengals were at least good when Andy Dalton was there for a little bit before he was washed. And then you had the Ravens when they had Joe Flacco and Ray Lewis. Well, who else? I mean, the Browns were always the Browns, so.
I'm not saying they creeped over with a poor division. I just feel like it was just good front office and good drafting that pushed them over. I don't know what type of
Just
culture.
take off the fucking pads and put flags on, you dumb fucks.
Huh?
Personal foul, minor sexual assault.
Minor sexual, so wow.
I mean,
First-
inappropriately touched the quarterback in his
Personal-
special place.
Personal foul, verbal assault, and defamed my integrity.
Like, how are they going to stop in the
Look at
middle
this
of
shit.
play trying to sack the quarterback there? How is that roughing the passer?
2023, we still don't know what roughing the passer is.
They're trying to pursue
Yeah,
over in the
the
double
rules
team.
is you can't put body weight on a quarterback. Well, what's he supposed to do when
What's the guy supposed to do? Stop his full weight? That's a 300+ pound or 250 linebacker or defensive lineman coming
My
at you.
fault. Let me be Adam Sandler and get the pause button in the middle of the fucking tackle and a good carry.
I'm not the type of guy to blame the refs for everything, but holy shit.
Oh my god, the amount of time they want to protect their because this is the NFL's version of load management with the amount of exceptions they do on quarterbacks. I thought Chris Jones got it worse. The whole Titans defense got it worse. I can at least excuse. The only roughing the passer I excused over Kenny Pickett was when they faced the Jaguars. And oh god, Warren does it again. 12-yard carry for a first down after going for a over 15-yard carry. He's been outstanding. And now they're in the red zone off a first and goal.
Yeah, but going back to what I said, it's not like Pittsburgh was in like a trash division like the Patriots were.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, when Vinny Testaverde's your quarterback. And I think they had Chad Henne one season for Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And Buffalo were comfortable starting Ryan Fitzpatrick. Wait, has Ryan Fitzpatrick played for all AFC East teams? Or just Bills and Jets?
Bills and Jets. No, he played for 3 of them.
Except for Patriots.
Oh, yeah. He played for Miami.
Uh-huh. Played for Houston, played for the Rams, played for the Commanders. Yeah.
I forgot. That's how bad it is. I forgot Fitzpatrick started for the Commanders.
Yeah, 2 games and then he got hurt.
My leg.
No, actually, one game he got hurt versus the Chargers and he dipped.
Well, at least he didn't take that break a leg saying too seriously, like when Alex Smith played for the Commanders too soon.
Oh, that was gruesome. Yeah, I told you Washington ruins quarterbacks. That's why we sweep them every year, or in the majority of times.
We'll just do minimum wage. What's minimum wage? Draft rookie contracts. That's minimum wage. It used to not be minimum wage until Jamarcus Russell's fat ass was just not even reading the goddamn playbook. I wonder what he's doing now. Gunter.
We have to beat Derek Carr on Sunday, otherwise RJ's not. This is gonna curse me out.
Yeah, don't lose the Hurricane.
Yeah, I
you know that account. He's gonna pop up now.
Please, whatever you do, Tyson Bagent. Like I said, all he has to do is win this one, and then we'll have Justin Fields back in time for the Panthers game on Thursday night.
Another Thursday night Snoozfest. Damn.
I'm gonna hit up CPG later to see if I can do something with him.
Oh god. A league pass is over fucking price. I understand it's 82 games for 6 months, but dude, I can't even watch my out of market games, so I'm just gonna still use MSG TV to watch my games. And plus, there's legal streaming anyway. Fits on up. Levis has been obviously the most better impressive quarterback over Kenny Pickett. And this is a rookie. Sometimes I know rookies might not have their day. And Pittsburgh Steelers are at least an above average top 15 defense in the NFL. But they've been getting too many penalty troubles. Pittsburgh has a chance off a 5-wide set to score. Drops back as Pickett and actually finds Pickens. And he'll nearly get the ball stripped, but it goes out of bounds. Still Steelers possession of 3rd and goal. Of course, Pickens is with a goddamn shiesty. But at least he ain't John Morant. I think he's supposed to come back around December.
Uh-huh. So breaking news, the Yankees are waiving the following players. Domingo German, Matt Bowman, Frenchie Cordero, Jimmy Cordero, Billy McKinney, and Ryan Weber.
Carroll and McKinney.
What the hell is the flag on? What the fuck is the flag on?
I thought I heard a racial slur. Automatic 4th down. What?
Racial
You're
slur.
doing this off assumption? Yes. I probably might actually hear that before. Off assumption, personal foul, possible racial slur, automatic 1st down. What, that's never been done before?
You're not wrong there.
Automatic 3rd down. Oh, I forgot. Speaking about baseball, congratulations to the Texas Rangers.
Yep.
Yo, this dude TRL really left the Discord after the games. The series wasn't over back then.
I mean, losing in 5 to the Rangers, pretty.
Honestly, I can't blame TRL. Like sometimes, like during witch hours, something happens in the Discord.
Yeah, that you're part of it.
I'm not up during witch hours, YTC. I'm in bed when it happens.
I mean, still
stop lying. You're part of it. Stop lying.
Go look at which hour message.
Up the gun. Drops back. Pickett, and it's caught.
It's always something to do with Kai.
No. Called incomplete. What?
Incomplete.
Sadly, I guess it hit the turf beforehand.
Incomplete.
Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, it was grounded over on the.
Mitch Trubisky would have gotten him the ball.
Oh my God, Mitchell Trubisky would never.
Wait. You decided to go to Robinson, but not 83, who was wide open on the slant.
Sure.
I can go for an open man. Who taught you how to be a quarterback? You can be a quarterback? Oh, sweet Jesus.
the quarterback school with JT Sullivan? Now stop.
If it wasn't for Kenny Pickett being on the Steelers, he would have been benched a long time ago.
I don't know if he just has good practices. That's why. This is why
people believe it's Matt Canada always. No.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
No, it's not just him. It's also Kenny Pickett's a horrible quarterback.
Like, okay, we get it. It's a good story of Kenny Pickett getting drafted. I mean,
don't a lot of stories get played out?
Current quarterback is better than Kenny Pickett. You know how depressing that is to admit?
Tyson Bagent's better than Kenny Pickett.
They got a community college quarter. I'm sorry, I'm joking.
But listen, both Daniel and Tyrod are better than Kenny Pickett. I don't give a fuck.
You could throw in Tommy DeVito.
Nah, let's not go that far. At least they'll trust Pickett to throw the ball. DeVito.
Joshua Dobbs has been more productive than.
Yeah, Joshua Dobbs is definitely there. Probably.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm seeing another goddamn Christmas commercial.
The ice is melting. You know what that means, right? November. The ice is melting.
Global warming. Oh, my God.
No, she's going to come out of it. You know who.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, God.
There is just nonstop.
I hear voices in my head. It's CTE. Sir, go to bed. Yo, I'm going to hell for that one. I'm going to hell for
It's all go to bed, but they talk to me. I'll stop.
They talk to me. He's shaking. Sedate him.
You got your rules and your hallucinations. No, stop.
Be honest, do that with Gordon. They kind of try to make him like he needs professional help anyway.
I mean, yeah, remember in 09 he had some condition. They made it that he was going to sue the company or something. It was a storyline there as well.
Hell, give him a straight jacket and let him randomly RKO people. That's practically his character anyway.
Hey, listen, we're just waiting for him. You know he's going to RKO next when he comes back. We're just waiting for that one moment.
2 potential playoff teams out of the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Bears.
We're waiting for that moment he, hits the RKO on,
Oh my god.
Australia and China 2.0.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Australia, that's Vietnam right there, kids. That's what's... Tied game. Pittsburgh will take the field goal instead of going over for... Oh, God, terrible offensive drive. Jesus Christ. If it wasn't for... Why weren't they running the ball? Warren was doing such a great job. Why is Al looking more like Chris Berman every year?
Oh, damn.
Don't get me wrong. The your hair is dying before you do.
Yo, someone. Oh my god, I'm done. I'm done.
What happened?
Someone said Zach Wilson's pickup line when when he picks up older women.
Well,
you won't. Hey, listen. The rapper might be a bit wrinkled, but at least the candy inside's sweet.
No. No, kudos, but what the fuck? I'm gonna open this wrinkly candy and get a center.
Hey, listen, this rapper might be, wrinkled, but I'm gonna get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
hey, fucking yo. I'm not gonna lie. A+, rizzing, and possible jail time.
Definitely.
James Harden already doing a press conference before his debut. His fat ass ain't winning anything. Over in the gun, and 1st and 10 back in good field position after a 20-second goddamn penalty. Drops back over the deep ball, and it's caught. 1st down for Phillips. A possible scoring drive over the last minute of the first half. So they're widening over the gap to zone out their safeties, to press over the midfield. And look at that shit defending by the Steelers, bro. If it wasn't for their front 7.
TRL. We beat you Hurricanes.
Miami Hurricanes?
Nah. Not Carolina Hurricanes.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Talking about hockey. My fault.
If only TR was on disc.
The Rangers beat the Hurricanes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Another great 1st down. 1 remaining timeout after the time stop. Could we get a touchdown drive before we end the half for the Tennessee Titans? Houston Titans. Whatever. It's another gain. My God. 1st down for Phillips again. 2 straight 15-plus receptions for a 1st. And 1 went out of bounds, too. So they keep their last time out remaining. Good corner route. Edged out. Oh, Phillips been playing out of his mind. Soon to be unemployed middle-aged man. Oh God. Elite quarterback Brock Purdy expires after 1 year. That's crazy. Stop with the costume jokes. Come on. Planted NFL fan. They showed the Asian chick. Sexual. Nope. Ain't touching that.
Hang on, where's Furo? I'm just gonna leave this, screenshot. Yeah.
I wish Jackson Mahomes could say the same thing I'm about to. Ain't touching that. Second and 10 with 30 seconds remaining. Still one time out remaining for Tennessee. A chance to score is possible here or get another first down. Drops back over the gun with some time in the pocket too. A leaning deep ball, and it's incomplete to Spear.
But guess what? 6-game win streak, by the way. For the Rangers, now there you go. They're part of the...
Oh, I blame Ronaldo. Yeah, a lot of primary defensive players are out for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And look at this. Spears trying to shed out through the gut, and you let your elusive young halfback attack the gut while you let your... You know what? I'm not the coach. It's cool. I think I had one fan over on IG. I'm not gonna call him a fan, but one good person over on IG did DM me asking, "I think you know more basketball than football." That's crazy. I do like basketball though. Because your people likes basketball more. Sports fans? No. No. Well, 3 seconds remaining, and Nick Folk will be back. This will be his 18th straight field goal make here this season. Off the long snap, and it goes right in the uprights. It's good. They'll get a 3-point lead. Nick Folk will now go 18 straight field goal makes this season, with the Tennessee Titans leading 13-10 at halftime. New York Giants fan, and they just get a recycling bin. At least it's blue, YTC.
What's blue?
The New York Giants fan costume. It shows a recycling bin and a man wearing it.
Huh?
A washed football coach. God damn. No, come on, man. Not Bill Belichick.
Huh?
Brady carried you. Eagles 12th man is the fucking referee. Mayo Man. And they show Will Levis. Quarterback custom fun size. And they show Kyler Murray and Bryce Young because they're undersized. Delusional sports fan and a Cowboys fan, of course. Damn!
What happened? Huh?
I'm about to send it to you. Chase Young and Nick Bosa on the same team. It's going to be as you expected. If anybody ever seen The Longest Yard.
Huh? Yeah, that's... Oh, damn, yeah.
They're going to do the goddamn total elimination. They're going to do the 3D on any quarterback. Josh McDaniels just fired, and they show the Raiders celebrating like they won the damn Super Bowl. Oh, but you made Jack Del Rio leave. Rightfully so, right? Didn't Jack Del Rio get you guys your last playoff appearance around 2016? That is a weird front office mentality. Like, what culture are you guys trying to get? Or else you want it to be Gruden again. I wish it was like back in the day, man. Back when men were men. You didn't have a bunch of nitwits. Maybe you shouldn't have a Twitter, coach. He meant nitwits, by the way, on Twitter, guys. He's not like Laura Sullivan, I think.
Wow.
Because there was no private videos from John Gruden. No offense. Murphy's Penn Murphy's out. Jacob Barnes is out. Kirby Sneed is out. Jesus Christ. Athletics are getting rid of their relief pitchers like their leases from Oakland. Because they're leaving. Buccaneers fans going from Tom Brady to Baker Mayfield and shows man. Damn! Well, so far, overall better team has got to be the Tennessee Titans. Not because they have the lead, but they have controlled the ball a lot more. They even had a 9-minute offensive possession in the first half. That did go for a rushing touchdown. So that seems to be both teams' strength, but superior passing goes to the Tennessee Titans. Overall control the ball, and they've gotten more takeaways. Even though Pittsburgh does lead in the most sacks in the game. But total loss of yardage goes to go to Pittsburgh. But sadly, the most allowed yardage goes to Pittsburgh because of their penalty problem.
This man really left Discord.
And Richard Sherman is like, at least they're doing something that I've been asking for the past 7 years, and that's running the ball. I'm sorry. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to raise my voice. So I don't know, why does Tony Gonzalez just look like he's somebody's stepfather? And not even the creepy ones, like the guys that's there to fuck your mom. At least he always looked like that introduction he did back in 08. He had he was like Tony Gonzalez. Like he's part of a soap opera.
Uh-huh.
A Spanish soap opera. No, he does not look like a Buff Del Rio. And it's showing the piss poor offensive line work. Good pull. Good down block by number 77. Their right guard's been really carrying this offensive line. Well, it seems like Pittsburgh been heavy over on their edge. Their edge defending, rushing over the block because Tennessee's been heavy on using gun plays. What the fuck? Lotto and Glorilla. Hell no.
So Ric Flair really signed the AEW. He wants to go 1-on-1 with MJF. Oh no!
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Sting and Ric Flair. I thought I was about to see two zombies wrestle.
Zombies? You
Shout out
mean
to
ghosts
ECW.
wrestle? You mean paranormal activity happen in the ring? They're ghosts.
Tony Khan just wants to like buy his time because he has zero confidence on his main roster. No, seriously, I really mean it.
Well, it's his mindset for hiring piss poor writers at that point.
I don't think he has a writing team, even though it's him booking it. So he possibly has a limited writing team. But I bet he doesn't get input from the veterans on the roster. You got veterans that's been part of hundreds of writing teams, multiple guys that are big parts of creative, that can play as executives, bookers. Hell, they can just have exclusive bookers for for Collision and Rampage if you want to. If you want to push over side stories to get your younger guys over, because I feel like the top heel in the company isn't even MJF. It's Christian Cage. Like, I don't care about MJF having homosexual relations with Acclaimed. Like, come on, bro. I ain't with that. And MJF, he keeps looking goofier and goofier every time, even though he's a world champion, bro. I wish I was more optimistic whenever we're talking about AEW, but every time they're just giving these issues of why are they still on television. At least TNA got the name back. That's nice to hear. Naomi's still getting paid a minimum wage, by the way. Levis, 12 of 17 with 53 yards, while Kenny Pickett's 8 of 15 with 78 yards. Yikes. Najee Harris scored a rushing touchdown, but he only with 23 yards. Derrick Henry and Spears are probably combined for over 100 right now. DeAndre Hopkins is dominating. And it's always good whenever you just distribute the passes all around instead of just give it to your primary receiver. Cough, cough, what they've been doing for the first 2 weeks. Or you want to be like Minnesota. Now Dobbs is going to come along. I was like, oh, wow, I'm going to actually play like it's a football team. We lose Michael. Yeah. Oh, and YTC. Oh, of course. Sorry. You've got Lakers. Magic versus Jazz, Spurs versus Suns, Pistons versus Pelicans.
Yeah. Oh, Philly beat Toronto, Orlando, Utah tied, and then Pelicans are beating Detroit, and then later tonight Suns, and yeah.
Oh yeah, we got
Spurs.
Yeah, I think they're still not playing Bradley Beal because of probably recovery issues because he still has that back problem.
Well, the in-season tournament starts Friday for my end. We play the Bucks.
Oh God. And Milwaukee's been playing out of their mind, man. Damian Lillard is fitting like a glove on the Milwaukee Bucks. And that's terrifying for the rest of the Eastern Conference, especially after losing your second scoring option. Tyrese Maxey's been doing great, by the way. I'm not going to take anything away from him. And now you got an older version of Tobias Harris with Nicholas Batum.
Huh?
And the only decent player, I think they still kept Mason Plumlee. PJ Tucker's gone, though, so now the Clippers have an inconsistent aging spot-up shooter. The only high efficiency he has is sneakers.
The only high efficiency is his black tops. I don't know.
His red bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
How do you kids say it? Jays. I don't know why I have to make it sound like that.
Well, I'm working on the soundtrack right now for the 2K. You know, when it gets worse, besides 19.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
swear I popped very hard for SVR 7 and SVR 8.
Uh huh.
And then I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" There's only like 3 decent tracks in 2K17.
Mm. And I'm on 18, so imagine how worse it gets now.
Like YTC. Okay, here comes 2K22. Down, 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 down. That's it.
Yeah. Oh my God! Now stop.
Where are you? Because 82nd career rushing touchdown for Derrick Henry, the most among active players right now.
Featuring Tech.
Sad to say, if Frank Gore was still playing, he would have outbeat him in that. While we have, oh God, and the best, highest scoring touchdown player right now for the Steelers is T.J. Watt. That's warming up and taking these not sus at all stretches.
Wait, stretches. Hold on. I'll stop.
He was taking some, I guess, assisted lunges by a
Oh,
physical
okay.
trainer,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like going down on him that way.
Oh.
Respectfully, of course.
Huh.
I'm just saying that because TJ Watt can literally hurt me. I haven't conditioned in football in years, YTC. I'm not taking a hit with pads.
No, I mean I haven't been conditioned in years since I played football, so yeah, me neither. Probably
But
if I
I
was
remember I
conditioned,
took
I
a
would.
lot of punishment back in the day. Like, I swear, I fell over a tree, and I was like, damn, shouldn't do that again. And I swear, I fell on, like, around my tailbone, and I didn't feel shit. All right, back triple option set over the gun. They also have a full nickel option. This could be a draw, and it is. And Derrick Henry will, of course, try to pimp slap his way through the gut for a gain of 3, second down. Coach is like, I don't know what I'm doing. They just give me these players, and that's it. Our defense is the highest scores on offense. Wait, what did you just say, Coach? Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back with the action soon. Do you feel like Mike Tomlin's overrated, Coach, or I'm just being too critical?
No, I mean now he is, but overall career, no. He won 2 Super Bowls, so yeah.
Yeah, I can't take that away from him. But overall, right now, I'm just feeling like he's just working with what he got and just making sure he keeps his job with still being above 500. Because the minimum requirement now you got to make it like the 2011 Seahawks. That's the Steelers every season. You see, they're edging out the gap. They just want to try to rip the quarterback. And Highsmith and TJ Watt been very aggressive, edging out over in the blocks, and they're carrying over a spy. They're really trying to pressure the QB. Been sacked 3 times right now. Had 6 QB hits with two hurries on him. Over the gun. Have 2 wideouts. DeAndre Hopkins up in the slot. And that's probably a first down option. Nearly. Oh, and it's got deflected trying to find DeAndre Hopkins off the out route. And it's going to be incomplete. 4th and 8. The Titans are going to punt. I swear, Mike Vrabel, he reminds me of this coach I had over in my senior year. And I swear, and he was an alumni too. So he kept pandering to us, trying to inspire us to try to be better by trying to reference the 80s success, because my school used to be very successful over in the 80s. Until now. I don't visit my school for that reason.
What?
I'm kidding though, but honestly, he sounded like he got CTE or something, man. Al Michaels. I swear, I'd rather have Al Michaels with Parkinson's talking to Madden than the actual commentary.
Shit.
And of course, the Titans defense got a. I swear I had something in the microwave. Ow! Oh, sorry.
Shit.
I knew the Knicks should have traded for Yuta Watanabe.
Shit.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Chase Edmonds is now won the. He's now won the Titans. Over under a single back formations, most out Pickens. He'll edge off the motions. Okay, switches back for a handoff. To Najee Harris, breaks over one tackle, goes over his left, still is on his feet, stumbles and fumbles his way over to the 40-yard line for a 20-yard carry. Trying to plead for a necessary roughness. And that's going to be a first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mm.
And look, I'm going to just take what we had because the last, I would say baked halfback they had was Mendenhall.
Mm-hmm.
Because the previous halfback, even though he had a terrible sophomore season, he wasn't that bad for this. He wasn't that bad. And we saw how that went when he was in Arizona. And I think you know the halfback I'm talking about that used to play for the Steelers.
Oh, Mendenhall and Rashad Mendenhall?
Yeah, Rashad Mendenhall, but another one. He recently was a halfback for the Steelers.
Hang on. Well, something with forgot what it was. Cardi?
Not Hardy.
Oh yeah, hang on. It was Park or something?
No. It was James Conner.
Oh yeah, I forgot, yeah.
He had that one breakout rookie season.
Uh-huh.
Oh, trying to edge over a halfback draw over a 2nd and 3 and gets dropped over Warren. And it seems like the Titans been talking some mess. That will be Al-Shaair getting the tackle for loss.
Niner legend, yeah.
Oh, come on. You want me to bring up Giants legends?
Who was the giant legend in this game?
Kadarius. No, I'm about to say. I thought you said.
What Kadarius? All right, that's a first down. Najee, yeah. They're inside Tennessee's 47 right now. They're moving the ball on them.
Steelers running game is not failing them. Can't wait for Pickens to pick it.
Pickens to pick it. D-Hop seeding, I'm not going to lie, 4 for 60 so far. For fantasy, that's 10 points, so.
Oh, you have anybody in this game?
No. No, for fantasy he's eating, I'm just pointing that out.
Oh, okay. Well, first down over Najee Harris's carry, and then back to a 4-wide set up the gun. And Pickens
No, I
will
had
literally...
bills to pay this week, so I didn't put no bets this week,
sweet
so yeah.
Jesus. Butterfingers to Najee Harris. Off the flats. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
I had bills this week, so yeah, no betting for me this week.
No strippers for me. I got
You already know the first week of the month, yeah, it's always bills, so yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame you, man. Responsibilities. Another gain. 3rd down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm shocked how bad. I don't know if it's a skill gap issue or just how great LeBron James is. He's still able to play like he's 32. Roderick Jones, 22-year-old rookie from Georgia. Eagles should have had him. Jobs back. Pickett. Over the corner route, and it's deflected. So you know he's getting pressed, Pickett. And he obviously doesn't have a good
Oh,
God.
illegal contact, so that's got a first down. They got saved by the reps there.
Oh.
Illegal contact.
Illegal contact in a special place. Automatic first down. Offense.
Illegal contact. Intent to set. No, oh, wow. Oh, stop.
Now, guys, what's been getting more positive yards? The running game, the passing game, or the yellow flag? You have 5 seconds.
Check.
And the right answer was Jesus.
Check.
Only God knows about this bullshit ref calls, man. Next to like the 4 miscalled pass, roughing the passer calls we've had all game. All right, single back formation. Now 2nd and 7. Play action fake. Down the flats, and he'll find his fullback. First down. Oh, never mind. Receiver is down. It's Johnson. No, it's Robinson. Never mind. That was Washington. Holy shit. Corner off the flats, but he'll hit his. Oh, wow. I mean, he got the game. That's all that matters. Doesn't have to be flashy.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the store not that long ago, and I understand there's young NBA players to profit over young viewers, but son, if you ever seen LaMelo Ball's shoes, bro, I'd rather get me a pair of Skechers.
Yeah.
Because those look like the Rugrats vomited on that shit, bro.
The Rugrats. No, it looks like Ed and Eddie vomited on it with the black tongues and, I'll stop.
Palomalu had luscious hair, and now it just looks like beautiful aging mother hair.
Looks like your local, Latino bodega mother that owns the store.
Because he's Polynesian.
Huh?
I see what's happening here. What can I say except Palomalu with the hit? There's no way I'd take a hit off just a hit stick by Palomalu, and he's just gonna smile nicely and say that you're okay. Hell no. No, I'm not.
Why is it always the most, intimidating guys in the field are the nicest guys off the field?
Brian Dawkins wasn't nice.
Off the field?
Okay. That's fair.
But still, it's hilarious.
I'm about to say, you had to either be a mean motherfucker or one of the best players ever. I mean, or the nicest people to be like a massive, like, destructive hitter. Like Jamal Adams. Hell, even DK Metcalf sometimes. Be trying to get fights with receivers. Bro, all because you play the same position means you're not the same level or the same bench press. Come on, DK. You literally have the same bench press PR as DK. Donkey Kong. You don't know your own strength, buddy. Don't kill anybody. All right, we're back over to Thursday night Flop Fest. Or Thursday night morning slam. I don't know.
Gonna
Las
take
Vegas
it
Raiders.
over. No,
Trade
stop.
tickets. Oh God.
Saturday morning slam. I'll stop.
Did they even have a theme song?
I don't know, but I just went with the main event theme.
Eagles.
Gonna take it over. No, stop.
Ziggler's going to impact. Ziggler's going to impact. It's off. If you want to feel complete, if you want to feel like you're a main star, just go to Impact. Please, just do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're going to be paid less than you
When you
probably.
thought Triple H was actually going to wrestle on Superstars
Oh
or
God.
John
You
Cena,
thought John Cena was going to wrestle at Superstars? Hell no.
because they had like the advertising of them like on it. Like, come on,
John Cena would be like, "Is this a TV show for poor people? What is this?
what is this live event? It feels like a live.
Is this ECW? Whoa. We can't go that far.
Is this Heat? No, stop.
Kilowatts. Such
Velocity.
Oh hell no. Main event right now. You see, it's like make believe because you think you're in the main event, but you're actually in a pre-recorded dark match until Raw starts. Yeah, I was there. It was literally a Raw dark match before they televise it. Oh, a fake handout into a jet sweep for George Pickens to get the first down for a gain of 11. And now he's benched? I guess they'll set him out for a draw play. So I guess they didn't want to make it too obvious that their best receiver's out. Let's blitz. So now it's a loss. Like, what the hell are we doing? Oh, Randy Orton is still not come back yet, man. And Riddle's out. He's released now. That's a shocker for me.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's gotten some heat with the company. I know he's had some bad blood with Goldberg. Goldberg had some problems with him. Undertaker, I think he had some problems with him. Riddle even had issues over in the UFC.
Hello there, Randy. Now stop.
Hey Randy, tell me where to hide my wife, Randy. Wait, what?
Hey, Randy, you know where I can hide my wife?
Randy, remember that time, Randy, when I touched her in that way, Randy? Wait, did you just say?
No, Randy, I need to know your lawyer that got you off of pooping on someone's bag, Randy.
Oh, and George Pickens scores touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right. And yes, that actually happened. Randy Orton actually, I think, once, defecated on someone's bag as revenge or something. I don't know.
Female. I think that was Tori Wilson.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He even, put his, hand inside his, viper below there. And he even may force someone to shake his hand after he put his hand down there.
Chill out, Randy. Don't be like I'm the interviewer. Seriously. And the amount of burying they did to Riddle after, he got destroyed by Gunther, got destroyed by people thought Riddle was ready for a big push, but they made him lose to Roman on SmackDown. And then Rollins brung up his personal problems with him, getting divorced.
His wife being a bigger star than him. No, stop. Per usual.
Oh, but now you can't see your kids anymore because your wife left your ass. That was literally the most interesting thing about the feud. Just Rollins and Riddle being.
He said, "You don't want to see your bitch ass anymore. I'm gonna fuck you up," and they had to censor everything. Yeah, it felt genuine.
Yeah, you don't see that stuff anymore. Usually, the most real thing we have is somebody being held hostage, right, Sonia? Sorry, that's.
She's gonna get kidnapped in front of his kid, and then he'll get raped by Undercircle Gang. Yeah. It says field goal for me. They didn't score a touchdown.
Oh, so they recalled the touchdown because George Pickens said he got a complete catch on the ball.
I guess, yeah. So they had to settle for 3.
That's questionable right there. I feel like Pickens got a complete catch on the ball. Just make this game high scoring, please. Make it like the Commanders-Bears game, please. Just high scoring for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
At least we're done with that feud with Adam Cole and Roderick Strong. Thank God. And this Bullet Club is so cringe, man. Did you ever feel like there was any cool factor with the Bullet Club YTC? Be honest with me.
What Bullet Club?
Look, Bullet Club Gold.
I don't know.
I don't know anybody. I only know Juice Robinson and Jay White. That's it. And I thought David Benoit was going to debut on AEW, but we all can't get what we want. So field goal made the tie over the game. 4 minutes remaining on the Pelicans and Detroit Pistons. They're down by 10, 113 to 1-3. With under 4 minutes remaining. Detroit's obviously being asked with or without Cade Cunningham. But Cade Cunningham is going to break out. With who? At least SGA, like we know they're going to be a primordial, probably mid-seed team in the Western Conference. But Detroit can get a top caliber pick like that and still be mediocre. And you see how they reap the benefits and made the Harden trade a 3-way so they can get a 2026 first-round pick.
Uh-huh.
And now that bench warmer is doing pretend shots when he's not even dressed to hoop. The desperation.
Huh? Oh, did they open it here? Oh, yes, they did.
There.
They opened the gas station right next to... All right, I'm going to go right next to Quick Check. They made a new one on the... Yeah.
Oh, they got a new open gas station in your area?
Yeah, Quick Check.
Quick Check. That's cool.
The official sub of the New York Giants. Yeah, that's how I know. And I go there a lot. They have good sandwiches over there, too.
Official sub that gives you diabetes, but it's still good.
Fuck it, it's worth the high cholesterol and blood pressure. It's worth it.
3 sacks for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're really heavy on the pursuit. Levis. Ref! Even trying to still tackle him, even without the helmet, man. TJ Watt's a goddamn monster. Now all we have to wait is JJ to get a kid, and he's going to just truck everybody so he can make it to JV when he turns 11.
Huh?
5-yard carry for Derrick Henry. 5 minutes remaining until we head over to the fourth quarter. There. Oh my God, is that G Fuel? Oh, it looks like somebody's injured. The Tennessee Titans. The only Tennessee Titans. Maybe we should cancel the game again. And that'll be Duncan out. Getting a new substitution on right tackle. Motions out the receiver. DeAndre Hopkins only on the Y gap. Play action fake for Will Levis. He'll still get hit, but throws the ball over the deep ball, and it's caught by DeAndre Hopkins. Wait, hold on. Third and second count.
Penalty?
No penalty. Ref is recalling that it's not complete. Highsmith did get a hit over on Will Levis while he threw. Oh, but didn't collect all of it. It's incomplete over DeAndre Hopkins. 3rd and 6.
Oof.
I've seen more reliable hands-off Candyman, guys. Come on. I'm never in good hands with this receiving core. God damn. Phillips been more efficient than DeAndre Hopkins. Trying to backstep his way through the pressure, and we still got a flag on the play in the middle of the pass by Will Levis. Probably called over Highsmith over a holding penalty on the defense.
Wow. I can't unsee this.
What happened?
You're going to see it too. Look what No, don't ask.
Oh, please, God. Please, no. Please, no. Please.
Yes. The next saddest thing.
And
And tonight will be the night I fall for you.
I don't need to be emotionally and physically broken, Brock. You already did that to me in WrestleMania 30.
Also, you sure it's not Brock Lesnar or Rhea Ripley just got Botox and buffed up?
No. Rhea Ripley got to stop looking like... Oh, God. Rhea Ripley now with her hair short, doesn't she look like Alex Wright from WCW?
Alex Wright, oh wow.
She looks like a great WNBA player. I could have said you're just a shit Beth Phoenix, but now there's simps for almost every female wrestler in WWE. All right, and Nia Jax is back too, so the fat jokes are back again. And Spears will get a gain of 6. I thought Andre Dillard was out. Well, it's glad to see that he's A-okay, but I wouldn't try to risk it. Well, Andre Dillard is back over on the left tackle spot after getting injured. Single back formation off 2nd and 4 with 3.5 remaining here in the game, in the half. Drops it back. Pressure's coming from Highsmith. Still recovered is Derrick Henry, and he'll get more than a gain. First down is get stopped at the 25. Levis was still able to make something out of nothing. Highsmith was really hefty on the pressure over on the left tackle. And Jesus Christ, get that tackle out, bro. Because he just did like, hey, please don't get through me. And he did still try to get the tackle. Henry tries to juke over the backfield, and he'll get stuffed up by the defense. Of course, we're going to look at the two great coaches, 2-time Super Bowl winner, and of course, Mike Vrabel. It gets down from there, people.
Oh, you don't want to see this. Oh, no. This is why I believe in reincarnation, DST. I'm about to send it to you right now.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
This is why I believe in reincarnation.
Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no.
We're gonna be old in our retirement home, and he's gonna be like doing that. You're fired. What up, Jay?
What up? What up, G?
Excuse me, will whip this out.
Phantom tax, right? Oh God. Logan Paul's my favorite wrestler. We should sponsor Prime.
Where's the lesbian matches? That's all.
Dad, you want to go to Saudi Arabia? Hell no. That'll be the first of many. Slip screen.
20 more years with Saudi Arabia. That's all.
We extended our deal with Saudi. That blood money helps the network. Wait, what?
It funds my pockets. That network. You're fired. That's all.
TKO ain't shit, son. That's why. Yeah, I forgot about
And
that.
also screw any WrestleMania in Canada.
You guys want a WrestleMania in England? The commie country? I'd rather go back to Ohio for WrestleMania. And I haven't done that since WrestleMania 3.
They haven't been to Atlantic City either long, so that one time.
I'd rather go back to Nassau Coliseum. Field goal
Figures.
Over back to Tennessee. Or Madison Square Garden. Where it all stopped. No, wait, where? Oh no, that was the advertising for WrestleMania 20, where it all started. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, 16-13 now, so they kicked the field goal.
I wonder what Stephanie McMahon's daughters look like, to be honest with you.
Oh, one of them just looks like Triple H. Just you could tell by the look, the oldest.
Oh, poor girl, her nose.
You your daddy, son. I'll stop.
You always been your daddy's bitch.
Huh?
We're not talking about Rey Mysterio, sir. You gotta stop talking to Dom like that. I feel like when Ray leaves, Dominic is going to get a rude awakening when he gets misbooked. Because I know they're trying to do a fake China and Eddie Guerrero, like back in 2000. If you guys remember that, damn. You're poor. I wonder who we can put as the league MVP of the season so far. Well, just saying the best quarterback so far, because that's practically the same thing. We could say Mahomes, Hurts, Jackson. Levis been making some dangerous throws, but getting some good yardage over all that. And here comes a touchback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, back with under 20 seconds left to end the quarter. Soon. All right, single back formation. Hopefully not an obvious play action. It's an obvious play action, but he'll get it over to the flats, back to his full for barely a gain of 5. And I guess they'll run out the clock to end the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
16-13, another lead for the Tennessee Titans to end the quarter again. Bruh. Jesus Christ. This is what they have Johnson doing now? I'd rather listen to Vince Wilfork complain.
Mm-hmm.
It cools. Hey, you already at Corey Davis's stream to go over your picks for this week, right?
Yeah, I already did. I already dropped mine.
Okay. Because it's probably a decisive week over the deadline. Because
Mm-hmm.
second half of the season, we have to determine some teams already.
Mm-hmm.
Because week 9 is going to be pretty tough. Because Commanders got the Patriots. Seahawks that are now swimming over in the top of the division over the Niners' 3-game losing streak against Baltimore. Big game if they can keep the consistency going. Cowboys and Eagles going to be a massive late night showing. While the Giants, they really need to clean up. And knowing that you guys actually have a good rushing, rush run
Mm-hmm.
stop, especially to stop over the quarterback after Garoppolo got sacked 4 times straight against the Detroit Lions. You guys can clean up, but it's going to be another low score because not DeAndre Hopkins, Devontae Adams doesn't get the goddamn ball.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly Bills and Bengals are going to get another stinker on primetime because both teams have not been able to perform. But Bengals actually been looking pretty consistent. And I'm rooting for the Buccaneers because this is an easy game they have against the Texans, but they're also in the same record length. What do you think is a shoe-in on your pick'ems that you'll win?
Assured that I'll win?
Yeah, which ones that you think are going to be automatically right?
Automatically right. Hang on. What game? I'm thinking about. I mean, it's any given Sunday, any week, so I could be wrong.
Yeah. With the gun, Pickett nearly picks it, but it's caught by Johnston, and it's going to be a first down going out of bounds here in the start of the fourth quarter.
Oh, crap. Well, my tablet's about to die. Thanks for having me on, man.
No problem, YTC. Thanks for getting on, and shout out to Michael, too.
Yeah. Have a good night. Rest of your night from this fourth quarter. So, yeah.
Well, I'll try to. Well, that was YTC, folks. Shout out to him and tune into his streams. He goes over a lot of sports content. He'll be there for this weekend to possibly go over his New York Giants against Las Vegas Raiders. And of course, Michael Chicago Sports, obviously the name is there. He's a massive Bears fan. So he'll stream and commentate over his team's progress. So if you want to just enjoy his commentary or you're also an avid Bears fan, shout out to the channel. Drops back. Screenplay over to George Pickens. And he got snapped over in the back of his knee over the tackle. He got caught for a loss of yardage over a screen pass of second down. Play call here with only 12 minutes remaining. Pickett motions out Pickens out of the bunch is set. Over the gun, blitz is coming. A gutsy throw out of bounds, knowing that he couldn't find a man. Pressure was coming. 4th and 7 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They have still not been able to move the ball as much as they want. It's still an offensive problem for the Pittsburgh Steelers, guys. They're not a terrible team where they can lose every game, but they are a very inconsistent team with a very dodgy offensive unit that they have good skilled players. They obviously have a serviceable rushing offense, but that passing game is the most iffiest I could ever see in the NFL, bro. And Purdy's given problems. I'd rather have a serviceable system quarterback than whatever Pickett is. Because he's just a shittier Bridgewater if you couldn't run the football. All right, we're on the commercial break over the previous play. Dun, 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 dun. I have more trust in student loans than Kenny Pickett. That's how sad it is. A pick-me girl is more reliable than Kenny Pickett, dude. I can't tolerate the patience that Steelers fans possibly have for a rookie quarterback that just doesn't have any talent at all at passing, playing over his reads, or actually finding a target while playing with two gloves. And sometimes there's times where Pickett looks serviceable, but usually it's just the defense. Most of the time I see that bails out whatever mistakes the Steelers do majority of the game. We got them dogs. And we're still mid. I'm not talking about the Colorado Buffalo. Still getting Christmas carols shamelessly up the wazoo for the next 2 months, man. I'm not saying that Christmas isn't a more important holiday than Thanksgiving, man, but guys, you're still going to have the same dinner. It's just not going to be with anything. Any special gifts, bro. That's why Thanksgiving isn't that as profitable as Christmas, except if you want dishes and pans that you'll save for Christmas dinner. Terrible towels are up. There's still faith in the air, and you're seeing the supportive brother and Jerome and Porter Sr. Sean Porter Sr., of course, supporting his son. Back after a punt team gave it back to the Tennessee Titans. Single back formation. Tennessee scored off their previous drive before the Pittsburgh Steelers closed over the third quarter. Single back formation. It's a play action. With some time in the pocket. Still finds his man. First down. Braylon Burks with a first down off the corner route. The secondary has not been able to get to their man majority of the second half. That's not a good look, man. A desperate Cougar has a better chance getting a man than the Steelers secondary. Damn, that's tough. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's only been 2 weeks since Will Levis has played NFL games, but he's already given me more optimism than Ryan Tannehill given me over the past 5 years. Levis up the gun. Over the draw to Derrick Henry for a gain of 4. Second down for Tennessee. 12 of 7 of 12 over off blitz off 59 yards. Now he's 123 over no blitz, and you see the pressure. He's still able to get over positive yards after that collision he had over the edge rusher, and he still got a completion over 15 yards over by Harris. I mean, by Derrick Henry. Why am I thinking of Najee Harris? They play completely different. It spin moves his way over a gain of 6 for a first down for the Tennessee Titans to continue their drive. 1st and 10 with nearly 10 minutes remaining here in the game. All Tennessee got to do is possibly extend their lead and play some good defense. Over the pocket, edges out low, and he'll ground the ball over, directed over to Derrick Henry. Saw his lower half possibly about to go down, so he desperately threw it down. Watt crosses his way to edge for the gap. Highsmith was coming down the edge over their better chance from their tackle and nearly got a sack. But just a quick reflexes off Will Levis has made it difficult to still get him over a loss of yards, even though the Steelers lead in sacks tonight. Spears off the screen pass. Stumbles around the collapsing block. And that's going to be now 3rd down with only 10 minutes to spare. Under 10 minutes. 9.5 remaining. 3rd and 8 now off the gun after the incomplete pass. Levis with a chance in the gun with a 4-wide set. Should have been a false start on 71. Oh, and wrapped up over the unnecessary roughness after a loose ball incomplete by Spears and got wrapped up, and a missed call over the false start by obviously their left tackle that just jumped before the snap even begun. And Spears, after the drop ball, that should have been at least a roughing, an unnecessary roughness by the Pittsburgh defense, but we'll get a punt. Stonehouse is now on the special teams. That's a massive missed call. And here comes the field, and now the special teams, they'll fair catch it. Terrible towels and terrible defense, terrible offense will still be here come commercial break. Man. Man. Damn. God damn, not another John Cena commercial. Nope, no, I'm muting that. I'm muting that within a heartbeat, dog. Kim Kardashian reveals Northwest prefers living with Kanye. That's a sad factoid for anybody still paying attention to that drama. Yeah, Cowboys didn't make any deadline decisions around the trade around October. And the in-season tournament is going to begin with special courts for every team proceeding in the in-season tournament. So if any of you guys are curious, every team's going to have its own specific look. So the New York Knicks have like this completely orange look. Black Friday, November 24th, we'll have our Friday night coverage of the Jets versus Dolphins. Nine minutes, 13 seconds remaining after the commercial break. Play clock is going down. Motion's right. Over Washington, and that's going to be a gain of at least 7. Najee Harris will get a massive gain. Najee Harris looks a lot more aggressive. He's been getting massive elusive carries. I don't think he's been looking better than his second string halfback, to be honest with you. Another carry around Harris for a gain of 3 or a gain of 2. And it's going to be a gain of 3. First down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Najee Harris, 68 yards. Kenny Pickett, 119, went 16 of 26, with Johnson leading and receiving with 5 receptions off 55 yards. Up the gun. A chance for Pickett. And off the curl route, Miles Poikins with a gain of at least 5 there. Second down. Possibly need to get an external hard drive soon. Matt Cann, the offensive coordinator. Farther in the backfield. Nearly edging their way over for a first down. And Warren will get a gain, but not enough for the first down. 3rd and short. A very defensively handled matchup, with the bare minimum of touchdowns being scored by both inept offenses. But at least Tennessee still leads over in the passing department. Jet sweep over the nickel. And Warren still gets a gain. Face to face with a corner. He'll get wrapped up for a first down. Pittsburgh continues their drive with 6:19 remaining. And the clock is still running with nearly 6 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Pittsburgh can drag over the clock and try to score. They've been slow but consistent in their running game. And you see that helping Pittsburgh try to manage the clock and still try to score to edge out possession. They haven't been losing the ball lately, so at least I hope I don't jinx it, man. Up the gun now. Harris. Oh, George over to Johnson, but sadly that's going to be slipped and it's incomplete. His hands are cursed, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 10 now. Kenny Pickett looks like he's built like a punter, but he's playing quarterback. They're down now for Pittsburgh after the short gain. Third and 6 now from their 5.5 remaining here in the game. The possession and the game is in the Steelers' hands to possibly put numbers on the board, at least more than 3, at the 46. At their own 46. Over the deep ball, and it's caught! Johnson gets the first down. Gets stopped over the 20, and in good field position to score. They pushed over man-to-man. Johnson just beat him over on the sides and already had to just beat him off feet. And now a possibility of Pittsburgh scoring has gotten a lot closer. 69 yards with 4 minutes managed after the Tennessee Titans possession cut short. Warren that spins out of one collapsed block down the sidelines will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. And the officials didn't even signal it down the end zone. It looks like he probably got dragged out short around the red zone. 1st and goal, they call it. But look at this. He's had his back heel hit over the sideline at the 1, but at least it's still in great field position. After making something out of nothing, spins out of his guard, collapsing off the block, and then made an unanswered over 18-yard carry to the red zone instead of the end zone, if only he kept his foot still down the sidelines. Warren is now sidelined for a possible trick play, but Najee Harris is over in the single back formation or a sneak to get an easy chance into the red zone. And they'll hand it off single back at the 1 and goal line. You need an extra blocker, Pittsburgh. What type of game planning is that? That's a gutsy try, especially when you had your guy like get more positive yardage than Najee Harris. Najee Harris been playing like Justice Hill, while Warren has been playing like Gus Edwards. And now we got a flag on the play. In a gutsy trick play, they can't even use traditional plays. They have that lack of confidence on their offense to at least do a basic sneak if they just wanted to not risk their rushing to fumble or just push over extra blockers for any other play over the backfield to get an easy trick into the end zone. I swear it isn't rocket science whenever they go for this pull off the guard and they go for a halfback sneak like that, like Pittsburgh, bro. I wish I'm not trying to be too harsh to Mike Tomlin, bro, but sometimes I just feel like you're such an overrated coach. And Pickett and Johnson slips it out of his hands over the ball over Deontay Johnson, but now we got penalties again. Flags are flying all game. And it's likely a pass interference call on Tennessee. Boom. Now an automatic first down. A magic restart for the Pittsburgh Steelers when the D-back grabbed over on Washington when Deontay Johnson was going over the ball. And this could be costly. Tennessee could cost themselves a chance to still hold on to the lead after canceling out that pass. Back in the goal line now. Najee Harris over in the backfield, over in a gun formation. They could, they're not going to RPO. They're probably going to, they are going to give it out to the end zone to Deontay Johnson. Touchdown. Pittsburgh Steelers get the lead. Finally, after hopes of trying to make a difference, and Deontay Johnson hasn't even caught a touchdown pass since Ben Fat Man Roethlisberger was the last person to throw to him. And the field goal's been made by Chris Boswell to extend the lead by 4. It will be Tennessee's ball with a lot to answer. Steelers has controlled the majority of the possession of the quarter. So time can be on their side if they fail to even get at least 2 straight possessions to score here. Are you kidding me? Well, unsportsmanlike conduct was used after the field goal. Uh-huh. Black and yellow, black and yellow. You know what it is. Poor people. You know what it is. Damn. That's tough. That's tough. Under commercial break still for the Steelers. Titans possible last possession here with under 4 minutes remaining. So all the Steelers fans got to do is, hope there's possibly a chance they can hold on to this lead, or Will Levis can make another miracle happen this season. Because this is the game of possibly a big upset. Possibly not a big upset because we know that it's not high expectations for both teams. Or an unlikely hero. Oh, the boys? Oh, no, Gen V. Deontay Johnson's first touchdown since 2021, October. Oh, God. October 2021 in week 17 when Ben Roethlisberger finally stopped playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. Are you kidding me? That was Roethlisberger's last season with the squad. But Deontay Johnson has been playing great. He's caught a majority of the catches, even over George Pickens. Spears spins out, gets splits for the defense in good enough field possession to possibly make a difference here. Alex Highsmith has well proved himself tonight, man. He's gotten like 8 pursuits with two hurries on the quarterback with this sack. Bro, he's been killing it. Anytime you try to make it just life difficult for Will Levis to get a decent air on the ball sometimes, you got to respect the Pittsburgh Steelers pass rush. Their secondary, though, they've been getting 20-plus yard completions allowed in majority of drives, even if they stop Tennessee short. So we know what's the weak spot here. Triple option, pistol set. Quick draw. It's a play action into a hitch, handing it off to the receiver, faking it to Spears. It will be a gain. Tennessee being creative in the beginning before they actually start making real plays. Single back, edged out with a nickel. And it'll be a handoff to Derrick Henry. And it's going to be going nowhere, shockingly. Stopping him short. Third down for the Tennessee Titans. All right, 3rd and 4. A chance to make a difference with 3 minutes to spare. They could go for 4th down, but all it takes is possibly a takeaway to close out. And a handoff draw off a 3rd down conversion, a costly try. Couldn't even go for a passing play, and the defense does again to just snuff up the run for Spears to gain yards through the gut. Vrabel, they were edging out over the blitz, knowing they might try to draw. That's why they kept a 4-man spread. Good work by the Steelers defense. 4th and 4. Now with 2.5 remaining here for the Tennessee Titans. Great work by the Steelers defense to close out the run that's been giving them problems majority of the game. Up the gun. 3 wide set. Levis lets it go from deep. Oh, wow! Burks looking dead on the floor. Oh, no. Burks getting manned up over Wallace. A lot of hand, but really wasn't interrupting or grabbing. And then oh God, it looks like he fell over flat on his back. Keanu Neal and Sean Porter Jr. was there to pressure out over the deep ball. Burks is looking lifeless. Hopefully he's okay. Injury timeout over for the Tennessee Titans over Burks, man. Hopefully he's doing all right. Oh, God. Massive collapse after trying to double coverage over to DeAndre Hopkins, and it ends up falling short for the Tennessee Titans over a 4-and-out. It's going to be a turnover on downs. And they need to possibly cart off Burks off the field because he probably fell really hard after getting defended by Wallace. Oh, man. I'm not trying to compare it over to that situation because I was falling over midair. But that was also due to a hit. So hopefully he's doing okay. I'm not trying to make this to a Damar Hamlin situation again. Hopefully so. He just walks out. He's okay, and we need to continue the game. Because stuff like that will happen in the NFL, guys, and I've seen that personally. Witness guys that would look like it's a basic hit or basic play, but some guys will they look fine on paper. They are shooken up. They're possibly feeling unwarranted goosebumps, stiffness in certain parts of their limbs while they're not even getting hurt there because when your nervous system's getting hit over and it's going to the brain, and that will attract certain systems will probably hit over on random. So you'll probably be feeling certain pains or numbness or just certain actions off your body that weren't even meant to be used. And that's tough to see, but that will happen in football. Hell no. Nah. Fitzpatrick with that roid belly is crazy. So they're under commercial break until further notice. Or else we'll have Skip Bayless have another embarrassing way to try to just neglect player safety, all because he wants to be right off his fucking prediction. I'm sorry. That's rude. So it looks like we're back. 2.6 minutes remaining. Oh no, there's 2 cards. All his teammates cartling around trying to see if their teammates all right. I do not need a replay. We know he fell pretty hard. Like they do a Monday Night Raw replay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a tough fall, but ladies and gentlemen, let's give you two straight hard cams on Jeff Hardy's Swanton Bomb when he fell hard on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. There was no cushioning at all. And he still kicked out of 2. Sunday morning football. God damn it. Jim Brown. Mike Singletary and Charles Woodson. 4-part documentary, The Legends. Get it? Because they're all defensive players. Okay, Jim Brown is not a defensive player. So it's just The Legends. It's kind of NFL Network sort of obsolete now. Don't get me wrong. I spammed NFL Network like it was ESPN second most because I got most of the more off-season updates. When it came to preseason news, practice news. And of course, Thursday Night Football was airing. So I possibly had that in Red Zone. Gen V. Get it? Well, Burks is getting carefully carted out of the stadium. Traylon Burks is probably going to be out for the season after a hard fall like that. Oh, God. Well, hopefully Traylon Burks is okay. God bless him. Signaling still over the thumbs up, even though he probably can see Jesus, so he thumbs up to Jesus. Well, first down still after the injury timeout, and getting stopped up the backfield is Pittsburgh. Last time was a turnover on downs. It was a turnover on downs for Tennessee before the injury. Off Derlin Burks, that was still an incomplete pass. And now we got Jamal Charles giving a commercial. No, Najee Harris, my fault. Not like I'm comparing that Najee Harris was at the same level as Jamal Charles. Anybody that's an OG Chiefs fan. I think I want to cover the in-season tournament if it begins early, or at least a Saudi Arabia show. And I could because it's possibly been a while since I covered wrestling. So I'll make you guys get the pick, but I know most people don't even care about the NBA that consistently, even with the new concept. Second and 13 after the loss of yardage over the rushing game. It just takes one stop, but still 3 timeouts. So it's still a second drive. Could be possible if the Steelers retain possession and control the clock like they did last possession where they had over 4 minutes. All it takes is 2. And another carry, third down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Traylon Burks seems to be doing very well if anybody's still paying attention. Let that nigga go to the hospital. My man was looking lifeless until you guys came. So, of course, you let him go to the hospital. No, Matt Canada has no confidence over the deep ball. So they're going to just run it down the clock for Warren because it's Pickett throwing an interception to risk field position for Tennessee. And they'll put it over fourth down with a minute and a half where they got to rely on the defense again to close out when the running game wasn't working. But what's been better for Tennessee? Passing. They've shut them out over the last 3 possessions. So Pittsburgh can still make a difference and close out the game. And that's going to be back Buffalo Bills in Cincinnati. We get our AFC Championship rematch with Bills in Cincinnati. And here comes Will Levis back for possibly his last possession of the game, near 200 passing yards. Will we have the unlikely hero like the narrative I've been asking for all game? Just to upset Steelers fans. Will we get it? 1st and 10 at the 15. Levis with some time over the deep ball. Intercept! No! Nearly intercepted. Hopkins nearly missed over the read, over the double coverage. Wallace, that was involved over Traylon Burke's last reception attempt. And Hopkins just sweeps it out Wallace's hands to make sure that the game didn't end in an interception. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. With a halfback in the backfield with the quarterback. Drops it over Levis. Defense collapsing. Hits over the curl. And it's going to be a 1st down for the Titans. The drive will continue. 1 timeout remaining for the Titans. They can possibly let the clock run still. Levis will get sacked. Highsmith finally headhunts the quarterback. Second down with a loss. Edges out the pressure. Highsmith and the edge rushers been coming like a pack of hyenas on Will Levis for majority of the game. You can't stop the front 5 on the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. They've been game changers whenever they were leading or up or down by a deficit in majority of their games, man. Levis with only 1 completion this drive. 2nd and 18 after the loss, after the sack. Over the gun with some time. He'll roll out over the pressure and he'll find. And a few extra yards will be gained after getting slipped, but not down by contact. He does a crying motion, so he's signaling some no huddle. 3rd down now for the Pittsburgh. A cry for hope and early over in the snap. Given a chance, and it's incomplete. 4th down for the Tennessee Titans. Can the Steelers close out here? Majority lead for the Titans, but the defense have held on over the second half. Timeout. Final timeout used over for the Titans. By the Pittsburgh Steelers this time. Tennessee's without 1 remaining. Pressure is all on the Pittsburgh Steelers defense if Tennessee has to continue, but they got to use a lot of hurry-up offense. If they continue over the drive for a 1st down, 4th and 7 after a 12-yard gain over the last reception made. Watts etching over for a spy, but he might pressure. Oh, he's going to pressure out the blitz. Time's coming. It's underthrown. Turnover on downs. Pittsburgh will close it. And there's a flag on the play on the defense. What's the call on? What's the call on? And a defensive holding call. And a 5-yard penalty is going to be an automatic over on Sean Porter Jr. Getting too handsy. Getting a grab over in the collar and the jersey of DeAndre Hopkins. Getting too handsy like he's Urban Meyer on the field. Costing a possible turnover on downs on the defense. Trying to make sure Hopkins doesn't get the first down, but now the Tennessee Titans drive is still alive with under 50 seconds remaining here. Drops it back. Will Levis. And over to Moore, and it's sadly going to be incomplete. They want to pressure over Hopkins, be more physical, but that might cost them over first down possessions. And they've been shown that they can still get good carries over with their running game. So Pittsburgh cannot be costing possessions off their penalties. That's how Tennessee got a lot of positive yardage in the first half. 44 seconds remaining. Time has still been on Tennessee's side, even though they're without timeouts. Over the deep ball by Moore. Chris Moore. No huddle on the defense. He stopped over on midfield. And the spike of the ball to continue the possession with 26 seconds remaining off the no huddle. They were pressuring over on the midfield, but they were more focused on DeAndre Hopkins, and that let Chris Moore get an open chance for a first down. That's tough. That's tough. And the right tackle just had a well done job protecting the quarterback over TJ Watt, of all people. Over in the gun, 26 seconds, play clock, only with 2 seconds remaining. Gets the snap, and it's caught. And out of bounds to continue the possession with only 20 seconds remaining. Great work by the offense to edge out a corner so they can continue the possession. First down now for the Tennessee Titans. A scoring drive could be possible. They need a touchdown. They can't get a field goal. They'll only be down by a point deficit if they edge for the field goal. Desperation looms for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. They haven't been able to stop the passing game for majority of the game. Levis up the midfield and nearly intercepted. Darius Rush nearly had the game in his hands, literally, with the interception over the deep ball, but it probably bounced off his helmet, man. Ah! All Pittsburgh Steelers fans right now. Why? Cut off his hands. He's not part of the country or the team anymore. Hey, that's why they're deep. That's why they're on defense. They can't catch. 2nd and 10 now, 16 seconds. Possibly another corner route to try to extend the drive and stop the clock. 11 seconds remaining. Okonkwo will get a gain with only 11 seconds. They need a passing play. Third down again for the Tennessee Titans. 3rd and 5 in red zone position. A passing play could be possible here. If they try to run it, they can't have enough time to spike. That would leave them only a chance to score. Up the pass on a 4 wide set through the pocket. Over the deep ball. It's intercepted down the red zone. He'll knee it down over to the end zone to close out. Alexander will get the ending touch interception over the deep ball, not making sure they get a missed catch. Will Levis's first career loss, a hard lesson learned over the deep ball, messing with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And sadly, Tennessee Titans will have another loss in their rap sheet, man. That's tough. Tough but close defensive game as expected. I'm sure a lot of people, weren't expecting much over Levis, but Levis was passing the ball very well. Consistent off his reads, he looked massively confident, even though there was 2 edges out. Most people would flurry under pressure, at least throw it out. But Levis, outstanding passing game off him. We'll close out here. Oh, wait, hold on. Never mind, that will be the final. But a great game. Tennessee, in my opinion, were the more deserving team. But Pittsburgh's defense held in there. And when their defense needed the most, they carried them to get the win. After another dragging offensive drive. But Pittsburgh's offense has a lot to be desired. Will Levis had another outstanding performance. That one interception is an asterisk after efficient passing, 262 yards. Rushing offense was way more consistent. Even though Jaden Warren and went for 87, Najee Harris felt like the second string. Derrick Henry went for 75. Tajee Spears was more the pass dual threat option over on those routes. And Hopkins was just killer over on the deep ball, but that double coverage slowed down his production. But still, I think the ball was way better when they were disparaging it. Chris Moore had a decisive first down, even though he got only utilized around the second half. And Kyle Phillips was just catching first down after first down after first down. This was just a primarily defensive game. It was okay. Pretty okay, man. But these Thursday night games are going to get more dreadful the more we go on, especially when the injuries pile up. So you're not even going to get the players you want to see with these teams, guys. We also have we also got the in-season tournament starting tomorrow. So you'll see different courts. So I guess the setting will be different. And I think the in-season tournament will continue around Las Vegas. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Anybody that had the patience to at least sit through it, thank you. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night and the rest of your weekend heading forward. That's it from the DSD show.